In the realm of decision-making, organisations often face the cultural tension enlightened empathy versus leap of faith. On one side, enlightened empathy emphasises a deep understanding of key stakeholders, employees and customers, using a rational and data-informed approach to guide decisions. On the other side, there's the leap of faith. This intuition-led approach relies on experience, reading between the lines, or even a spark of creativity, making bold moves even when data doesn't explicitly support the decision. So how do organisations work with this tension? Let's hear from our consultants Lisa and Barry on what they've observed.
Why would an organisation choose to go down the route of enlightened empathy?
I think they can be very confident that the organisation is being set in a direction that's steeped in data and has been informed by that data. It's a very rational approach and people feel quite comfortable with that.
Now, there will be some risks there as well, though, to the organisation and to their people, won't there?
Yeah, the risks are that they spend potentially too long data gathering, and the information that they gather potentially will be out of date or out of touch by the time they then use that data to inform the decisions for the direction of the company. So you need to be careful with the time lag issue that goes with that.
And that's a lot of work, isn't it? So let's look at the other end of the spectrum then and look at leap of faith. Why would an organisation choose to take the route of leap of faith?
So this sits in the realm with people who have a very high risk appetite potentially. They like to do things that are intuitive and that they feel that is at the forefront of their industry. So very pioneering, and organisations like to have that. And
there's a lot of great examples, isn't there, in history of that. But let's think a little bit about the risks now, because that also has some risks, doesn't it? Tell us more about that.
Potentially, you could be spending an awful lot of time and effort producing something and putting it out to market, and there really isn't enough of a customer base there. So you've chosen to go down a path with blind faith, not necessarily supported by data, and that potentially can be quite damaging to an organisation.
So when unbalanced and you're overplaying either tension, what is the impact there to an organisation or its people?
So an organisation could be led down the wrong path in both cases. So either the data-informed one, you're just taking too long to come to market. Equally, on the leap of faith one, you've jumped into a market where potentially there isn't a market there. So frustrations are just rife at both ends.
When organisations face this cultural tension of enlightened empathy versus leap of faith, Facet 5 psychometric tools help teams balance these approaches. By understanding individual preferences, whether they lean towards data-driven decisions or intuitive leaps, organisations can foster collaboration, ensure informed risks are taken, and unlock new potential while remaining grounded in stakeholder needs. To find out more about our research, download our latest ebook.